Okay. One of the ways is you keep things really simple. So I begin with bonjour.
That's a perfect way to start. Bonjour is a great, simple greeting, and it sets a positive tone. From there, we can gradually build up with more greetings, essential phrases, and then move on to basic vocabulary and grammar. We'll keep it simple and enjoyable, and I'll be right here to help every step of the way.
Mercedes, someone in the chat asked me to ask you what's your birthday date? When is your birthday?
I appreciate the curiosity. As an AI, I don't have a birthday or a personal date, but I'm always here to help and chat whenever you need. If there's anything else you'd like to know or anything you'd like to learn, just let me know.
Well, Dr. Sticky, you got that right. Right? Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, so give me numbers in French, 1 to 50. You need to recite them very, very slowly so I can write them out on the whiteboard marker and spell them out so I can write them out as well so I understand. Understand?
Absolutely, I understand. Let's go through them slowly. We'll start from 1 and go all the way up to 50.
Yeah, do not stop, okay?
Perfect, let's begin. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's take it stepwise.
I should be. Yo, I'm saying 1 to 50 in French and spell them out, okay? Slowly.
Got it. Let's take it nice and slow and go through each number carefully, spelling them out as we go. We'll start from 1 and move all the way up to 50. 1, 2, 2, D-E-U-X, 3, 3, T-R-O-I-S,
Bonjour.
4.
Excusez-moi. I say spell them out.
No worries at all. Let's do that step by step. I'll say each number in French and then we'll spell it out slowly so you can write it down. Let's begin with 1 to 10 and then we can continue from there. 1, 2, 2, D-E-U-X, 3, 3, T-R-O-I-S, 4, 4, Q-U-A-T-R-E, 5, 5, 6, S-I-X, 7, 7, S-E-P-T, 8, Q-E-T, 9, 9, N-E-U-F, 10, D-I-X. We'll keep going at this pace and you can let me know whenever you're ready to move on to the next numbers.
Okay. You're too fast, number 1. Number 2, you need to teach me, okay? So you need to go at my own pace.
Absolutely, I understand. We'll take it at whatever pace works best for you. Let's go through number 1 again very slowly. 1, U-N, take your time writing that down, and once you're comfortable, we'll move on to the next number. Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Continue at this pace, do not stop. Thank you.
Of course, I'll keep it nice and steady. Let's continue. 2, 2, D-E-U-X, 3, 3, T-R-O-I-S, 4, 4, Q-U-A-T-R-E, 5, C-I-N-Q-U-E, 6, S-I-X, 7, 8, Q-I-T, 9...
Sorry, you lost me at 4.
No problem at all. Let's go back to number 4 and go through it slowly. 4, Q-A-T-R-E. Take your time to write that down, and once you're comfortable, we can move on to the next numbers at your pace.
Can you repeat 4 again and then continue? Boom.
Of course, here we go. 4, Q-A-T-R-E. Now that you've got that, let's move on from there. 5, 5, C-I-N-Q-E. 6, S-I-X, 7, set, S-E-P-T, 8, Q-I-T, 9, N-F, N-E-U-F, 10, D.
You lost me again. I'm at number 6. You are way too fast.
Got it. I'll slow down even more. Let's focus on number 6 and go step by step. 6, Six, S-I-X. Take your time to write that down. And once you're comfortable, we'll move on to the next number.
Okay, can you repeat,
just let me know when you're ready.
Repeat 5 in French, please?
In French, the number 5 is cinq, and it's spelled C-I-N-Q-U-E. If you need any more help with numbers or anything else, just let me know.
5, Q-I-S.
Exactly, the letter sequence for cinq is C-I-N-Q-U-E. If you'd like to go over any other numbers or need more practice, I'm here to help. Just let me know what...
7.
Absolutely, let's go ahead and do number 7 slowly. 7, Sept, S-E-P-T. Take your time to write that out, and whenever you're ready, we can move on to the next number at your pace. Just let me know.
8.
Great, let's move on to number 8 at the same pace. 8, Hui, H-U-I-T. Take your time to write that down, and once you're comfortable, we can continue on.
How do I spell 8?
No worries at all. If you'd like, just let me know which number or word you'd like to spell out, and I'll guide you through it step by step. We can go at whatever pace works best for you. And
Number 8. Number 8, please.
Of course, let's focus on number 8. 8, Hui, and it's spelled H-U-I-T. Take your time to write it down, and whenever you're ready, we can continue to the next number at your own pace. Just let me know.
I didn't quite catch that. What is number 8 again?
No problem at all. Number 8 in French is Hui, and it's spelled H-U-I-T. Take your time with that, and whenever you're ready, we can move on to the next number. Let me know if you need any more help.
I have to find another help outside, you know what I'm saying? Like, outside of you.
I completely understand. I'm always here to help and support you in any way I can. If you ever need anything or have any questions in the future, just let me know.
Pronounce 8 again and go further to the next number.
Absolutely, let's do that. 8, Hui, and it's spelled H-U-I-T. Now let's move on to the next number, 9, Neuf, and it's spelled N-E-U-F. Take your time writing these down, and when you're ready...
N-E-U-F.
Exactly, that's correct. The number 9 is Neuf, spelled N-E-U-F. Great job. Now let's move on to the next number at the same pace. 10, Dix, and it's spelled D-I-X. Feel free to take your time, and whenever you're ready, we can continue with the next numbers.
Okay. 11.
Absolutely, let's go ahead with number 11 at the same pace. 11, Onze, and it's spelled O-N-Z-E. Take your time to write that down, and when you're comfortable, we can continue on to the next number. Just
12.
let me know.
What do you call number 12 in French?
Number 12 in French is douze, and it's spelled D-O-U-Z-E. If you'd like to go through more numbers or need any more help, just let me know.
Number 13.
Number 13 in French is treize, and it's spelled T-R-E-I-Z-E. Feel free to let me know if you want to continue with more numbers, or
Can you
if you
pronounce number 13 again?
Of course, number 13 in French is treize, and it's spelled T-R-E-I-Z-E. Take your time with that, and whenever you're ready, we can move on to the next number. Just let me know.
Number 14.
Number 14 in French is quatorze, and it's spelled Q-A-T-O-R-Z-E. Feel free to take your time writing that down, and whenever you're ready, we can continue to the next number. Let me know if you need anything else.
Yes, I need you to spell 14 again.
Of course, number 14 in French is 14, and it's spelled Quatorze. Take your time with that, and whenever you're ready, we can keep going to the next number. Just let me know.
Pronounce 14 again, please.
Of course, number 14 in French is pronounced 14. Just let me know if you need any more help or want to go over anything else.
You said 14, yeah?
Exactly, that's right. 14 is the French word for 14. If you'd like to continue with more numbers or have any other questions, I'm
Alright, go
here
on.
to help.
Let's do number 15 then.
Absolutely. Let's move on to number 15. 15 is Quinze, and it's spelled Quinze. Take your time writing that down, and whenever you're ready, we can continue to the next number. Just let me know.
15 is Quinze, correct?
Yes, that's correct. Number 15 is indeed Quinze, and it's spelled Quinze. Great job. If you'd like to keep going or have any other questions, just let me know.
Alright, number 16.
Of course, let's go ahead with number 16. 16 is Seize, and it's spelled Seize. Take your time to write that down, and whenever you're ready, we can continue on to the next number. Just let me know.
Yeah?
Exactly, you've got it. Seize is spelled Seize. You're doing great. If you'd like to continue with the next numbers or need any more help, just let me know.
Yeah, number 17.
Absolutely. Number 17 in French is 17, and it's spelled Dixsept. Take your time with that, and whenever you're ready, we can move on to the next number. Just let me know.
Can you come again? DIS?
Of course, for number 17, it's Dixsept, and it's spelled Dixsept. Take your time with that, and if you need any more clarification or want to move on to the next number, just let me know.
Okay, so you said 17 is Dixsept, as in Dix, Dix 10, and Sept, Sept 8, right? Sept 7. That's 17 altogether, yeah?
Exactly, you've got it. It's a combination of the word for 10, 10, and the word for 7, sept, making Dixsept for 17. Great job understanding that. If you'd like to continue with more numbers or need any other help,
Okay,
just
so
let me know.
number 18.
Alright, let's move on to number 18. 18 is Dixhuit, and it's spelled Dixhuit. Take your time to write that down, and whenever you're ready, we can continue on to the next number. Just let me know.
Come again with number 18, please.
Of course, number 18 in French is Dixhuit, and it's spelled Dixhuit. Take your time to write that down, and when you're ready, we can move on to the next number. Just let me know whenever you're comfortable.
Number 19, please.
Sure, let's go ahead with number 19. 19 is 19, and it's spelled Dixneuf. Take your time with that, and whenever you're ready, we can continue to the next number. Just let me know.
Okay. Wait a minute.
No worries at all. If you'd like to go over anything again or
So
need
what
a
do
bit
you
more
call
time
number
with
20?
any of the...
Number 20 in French. What's 20 in French?
Number 20 in French is 20, and it's spelled Vingt. If you'd like to continue with more numbers or need any other help,
Can
just
you
let
come
me know.
again? What did you say it is?
I said that number 20 in French is 20, and it's spelled Vingt. If you have any other questions or want to continue with more numbers, just let me know.
Just let me check. VINGT. Vent. Is that what you said?
Yes, exactly. You've got it right. Vang is spelled VINGT, and it means 20 in French. If you'd like to go over anything else or continue with more numbers,
Alright, so what do you call 21?
Number 21 in French is 21, and it's spelled VINGTETUN. It's basically 20 in one. If you'd like to keep going or have any other questions, just let me know.
Spell 21 again.
Of course, number 21 in French is 21, and it's spelled VINGTETUN. It's essentially the combination of 20 and 1. If you have any other questions or want to continue, just let me know.
You said 21 is VINGTETUN.
Yes, exactly, that's correct. Number 21 is 20.
That's 20 and 1.
Exactly, you've got it perfectly. It's literally 20 and 1. If you'd like to continue with more numbers or need any other help, just let me know.
So in French, and is et, right?
Yes, that's right. In French, the word for and is et. It's used in numbers like 21, 22, and so on. If you have any more questions or need further clarification, I'm here to help.
If I'm going to say 20... No, what's 22? 22 is probably going to be What's 22?
You're absolutely right. For 22, it's 22, and it's spelled VINGTDEUX. It's simply 20 and 2. If you have any other numbers you'd like to go through or any other questions, just let me know.
Okay. Hold on a minute. There is an error somewhere here that I made. 21, pronounce 21 again. 21, yes?
No worries at all. You've got it right. For 21, it's 21, and it's spelled VINGTETUN. It's basically 21. You're doing great, and if you need any more clarification or want to go over anything else, just let me know.
22 is going to be 22, or what? What's 22? VINGTDUX.
Yes, exactly. Number 22 in French is 22, and it's spelled VINGTDEUX. It's literally 20 and 2. You're doing great with these numbers. If you have any more questions or want to continue, just let me know.
Wait, 22. So in 22 there is no and, no et in 22. Correct?
That's right. In numbers from 21 through 29, the word and or et is only used with 21. So for 22, we simply say 22 without the and. You've got it perfectly. If you'd like to continue with more numbers or have any other questions,
so how do you pronounce 23 in French?
In French, number 13 is pronounced tes. It sounds like tes. If you'd like to go over any other numbers.
I'm not saying number 13. I said number 23.
Got it. So for number 23 in French, it's 23, and it's spelled VINGTTROIS. It's basically 20 and 3. If you have any more questions or want to go through more numbers, just let me know.
24, please.
Absolutely. For number 24 in French, it's Vingt-quatre, and it's spelled Vintquatre. It's simply 20 and 4. If you'd like to continue with more numbers or have any other questions, just let me know.
25, please.
Of course, for number 25 in French, it's Vingt-cinq, and it's spelled Vintgtcinque. It's simply 20 and 5. If you'd like to go through more numbers or need anything else, just let me know.
You said 25, 25, yes? 25, yes? Is that what you said?
Yes, that's correct. For 25, it's Vingt-cinq, and that's exactly how we say and spell it. If you have any more numbers to go through or anything else you'd like to learn,
Alright,
I'm here to help.
Let's go from the beginning, 1 to 25, okay? We are going to spell it out to check what I have on the board, alright?
That sounds like a great plan. Let's start from the beginning and go through a number from 1 to 25, spelling them out carefully. We'll take it step by step and you can check them on your board as we go. Let's get started.
Oui.
Perfect. Let's begin with number 1 and go step by step. 1, UN, 2, deux, DEUX, 3, toi, 4, QUATRE, 5, 5, CINQUE, 6, SIX, 7, SEPT, 8, HUIT, 9, NIF, NUF, DIX, 11, 11, E12, 12, DOUZE, 13, TES, HETOS, HUATOZE, 15, CANS, QUINZE, 16, SES, SEIZE, 17, DEUF, 18, DIX, HUIT, 19, DSNF, 20, VANG, VINGT, 21, VINGT, 2, Vande, VINGT, DROIS, 24, VINGT, QUATRE, 25, VINGT, CNQF. Feel free to check each one, and whenever you're ready, continue, or if you have any questions, just let me know.
Yeah, merci beaucoup. That was alright. Okay, so very quickly now, I am going to write out and pronounce the French alphabet, okay? So you listen and tell me where I went wrong, alright?
That sounds like a great plan. I'm happy to help. Go ahead and pronounce the French alphabet and I'll listen carefully and let you know if there are any corrections. Whenever you're ready, let's do it.
Okay, I'm ready. A, B, C, D, E.
That's a great start. You're doing really well.
F.
Keep going with the rest of the alphabet and I'll be here to help and give you feedback along the way. Whenever you're ready, just continue and I'll listen carefully.
E, J, K, L, M, N.
Perfect, that's great. You're on the right track. Just keep going at your own pace, and whenever you're ready to continue, I'm here to support you. If you need any corrections or just some encouragement, I'm here to help.
S, T, U, V, W.
Exactly, that's correct. W in French is pronounced W, and it's spelled DOUBLEVEH. You're doing great. Keep going with the rest of the alphabet, and I'll be here to help whenever you need it.
Y, Z. Did I get that right?
Yes, you did. That's absolutely correct. Y in French is Y, and Z is Z. You're doing wonderfully well. If you want to continue or need any more assistance, just let me know.
Okay, so can you give me an object for each letter in the French alphabet?
Absolutely, that sounds fun. Let's go through each letter and pick an object in French. A, une pomme, an apple. B, un ballon, a ball. C, une chaise, a chair. D, un dauphin, a dolphin. E, un éléphant, an elephant. F, une fleur, a flower. G, un gâteau, a cake.
Calm. Yo, calm. Yo, I'm telling you, you're too fast. 1, 2, please use everyday vocabulary, okay? 3, I need to write them out, so you need to give me time. Alright? Comprende?
Absolutely, I understand. We'll go at a comfortable pace and keep it nice and simple. I'll give you one letter and one everyday object at a time, and we'll take it slowly. Let's start with the first few letters, and I'll make sure to give you plenty of time. Just let me know when you're ready, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Go from the beginning.
Absolutely. Let's start from the very beginning, nice and slowly. We'll go letter by letter and pick an everyday object for each one. Let's begin with the letter A. Une pomme, an apple. Take your time to write that down, and whenever you're ready, we'll move on to the next letter.
Yeah.
Just let me know.
Is there any signs or any accent or any intonation to these words, to this object that I need, like a shante, the E at the end?
I'm sorry, but you've hit the time limit for this conversation. Please start a new chat to keep the conversation going. I'm sorry, but you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice.
Really? We just began. Jeez, like, we just began, chat, right? Anyway, so I got these ones. Okay, I'm gonna do this one myself, so I'll find B, boy. So what's the French word for boy? I mean, I'm trying to see if me and, my AI companion, ChatGPT, could actually have a content together, but it could work, but it's not a very good content for TikTok, I see, but Twitch and YouTube is good for that. So this is an experiment, and, I'm getting a hang of it. So, the fact that we actually understand each other, I call her Mercedes, in case you're wondering. So, because she takes me literally places I'm feeling to be, in the head, virtually, on paper, just name it. I just say the word, pam. Yeah, so I'm checking for the word boy in French. It says garçon or garçon. That's something similar to Turkish language. It's a similar word in Turkish language, but that's a waiter. In Turkish language, garçon means waiter, but over here, it's saying it's a boy. You know what I'm saying? So garçon, what does that even mean? Yeah. What did you say?
Garçon.
Garçon. That's a different accent.
Garçon.
Garçon. That's a different accent than the one I've been used to. So, hey yo, I said boy in French, he said garçon. He didn't even start with B. So I guess my... Nah, that was wrong. Okay, that's G, yes? I put that as G. I was trying to ask ChatGPT about this. Like these little hyphens we have on each letters, you know, like in my mother's language, Yoruba, we have these connotations, these signs on top of every letter, you know. So I need to find a word that begins with B in French. So I'm gonna try another one. Bonjour. Right? I didn't even Google that. Bonjour. Yeah. Bonjour. In C, what other words? C. Sink. Number 5. Sink. Number 5. D. Two. Do. Right? Or dukes. How do you spell two in French or pronounce it, bro? Yo, if you really need to learn French, you need to get you a proper French speaker, okay? I've been on this for this year, you know. I've been on French for, I don't know, for over a week now. You know, today is just 18. Yes, over a week or a week plus now. And I realized that aside practicing on my own, I still need a friend that speaks French and that is willing to communicate with me in French and wouldn't consider it as a border or as a way of me trying to just keep a communication or trying to, you know, have a friend, people be like that these days. But I'm not about people on this chapter. I'm about French, learning French. So, E. Do I have any word that starts with E on the board already? Et. And in English is et in French. So I'm gonna write et. F. What starts with health in French? What starts with health in French? Okay. A word that starts with F in French. Oh wow. You did not only stop at that, you gave me up to like 30. I stopped at 25, so I'm gonna continue. But a word that starts with F in French, who is here to help me out, like, yo. This is me learning actually, so it's not about the viewers for me. It's me trying to learn French, so how do I go about that? Okay. You have decided to be that.
Hey, I'm ready to hit the ground.
Hi. Hello. It's lovely to meet you. If there's anything you...
Bonjour.
Bonjour, comment ça va aujourd'hui? Si tu as quelque chose en tête ou une question, n'hésite pas à me dire.
Merci. Merci beaucoup.
Avec plaisir, si tu as besoin de quoi que ce soit, je suis là.
Je m'appelle Dada Boy, enchanté, ChatGPT.
Enchanté Dada Boy, ravi de faire ta connaissance. Si tu as des questions ou quoi que ce soit, n'hésite pas.
Alright, thank you. Now, can we switch back to English, please?
Of course, no problem at all. We'll stick to English from here on out. Let me know how I can help.
Okay, so I need to go over every single alphabet in French, and I need to find an example of a word that begins with this alphabet accordingly. Can you do that for me?
Absolutely, I can help with that. We can go through the French alphabet letter by letter and find a word that starts with each letter.
Okay, so
Just let me...
can I tell you the ones I have on the board already?
Absolutely, go ahead and share the ones you already have, and then we can fill in the gaps together.
Okay, so the first one I have apple.
Perfect, that's a great start. Then we can move on to the next letter, which is B, and find a word like banane, for example.
No,
Just let me know how-
relax. I am telling you the ones I have already.
Got it, no worries. Feel free to list the ones you've already got, and
Okay,
then we'll
so
pick up
I've
from-
got B, bonjour.
Perfect, so we have A for apple and B for bonjour. Let's keep
C.
going with C, and we
Sink.
can use something like chat for
Yo,
cat.
I've got C, sink.
Awesome, so we have A for apple, B for bonjour, and C for chat.
D.
Let's continue with D, and we could use something like
D,
demain for tomorrow.
Dukes.
Let me know
I
if that works
use
for you.
number 2. Yo, I'm saying I'm gonna give you the one I have already.
I gotcha. My apologies for the confusion. Go ahead and share the words you've already listed, and then we'll fill in the rest together.
Thank you. Merci.
You're welcome. Whenever you're ready, just let me know the words you have, and we'll take it from there.
Okay, so I got D, which is do.
Perfect.
That's
So
two.
we have D for do. That's great. Let's move on to E next, and we could use something like école for school. Let me know if that works for you.
I used et for E.
Sounds good. So we have D for do and E for école. Whenever you're ready to continue with the next letter, just
No,
let me know.
I use E for et, which is and. Is that okay?
Absolutely, that works perfectly. So we have E for et, meaning and. That's great. Let's keep going with F next,
So
and we can
I'm
pick
stuck
something
on
like
F.
fleur for flower. Let me know if that sounds good.
What's F? What did you say for F?
I suggested fleur, which means flower, but if you have another word in mind, definitely let me know.
Alright, can you spell floor?
Of course, fleur is spelled F-L-E-U-R. It's a lovely word in French.
F-L-E-U-R. It stands for flower, yes?
Exactly, that's right. Fleur is indeed the French word for flower. If you have any other letters or words you're
Alright,
curious
so
about, just
I
let
go
me know.
for J, which is the next letter. For J.
For J, a great word could be jupe, which means skirt. That's a nice and simple example. Let me know if that works for you.
I actually used not J. I mean G. You know, in French you pronounce G as J, right?
I see what you mean. Yes, in French, the letter G is pronounced like the English J. For G, a good example could be ghetto, which means cake. Let me know if that works for you.
I used garçon, which means boy. Yeah.
Perfect. Garçon is a great choice for G. So now we have a nice set of words for A, B, C, D, E, and G. Just let me know whenever you're ready to continue with the next letter.
Alright. Can I go for H?
For H, a nice example could be hotel, which means hotel. That's a common and simple word. Let me know if that works for you or if you have another one in mind.
Hotel works for me quite alright. So now we go for E.
Sounds great. So for E, we already have echo. If you'd like to explore another option, we can definitely do that as well.
I mean
just let
I.
me know how you'd like to proceed.
I'm trying to pronounce the alphabet in French, but you think I'm pronouncing it in English. Hello?
No worries at all. I appreciate the clarification. We'll keep it aligned with the French alphabet pronunciation. Just let me know which letter you'd like to go through next, and we'll continue from there.
Alright, merci. We go for I.
Perfect. For the letter I, a great example could be île, which means island. That should fit nicely. Let me know if that works for you, or if you have another.
So island is the same thing and the same spelling in French and in English, correct?
Exactly, yes. The word île in French is spelled with an accent, and it means island, just like in English. The pronunciation and meaning align nicely, so it's a perfect match.
Alright. What do we go for J?
For the letter J, a nice example could be journal, which means newspaper or diary. It's a pretty common word and easy to remember. Let me know if that works for you.
So journal is the same word in French and in English.
That's right. The word journal is indeed used in both French and English, although the pronunciation can differ slightly, but the meaning remains the same, so it's a great choice.
What's the right pronunciation in French?
In French, journal is pronounced more like journal with a soft J sound at the beginning. It's a bit different from...
Journal? Okay.
Exactly, you've got it. It's a nice subtle difference.
Journal.
If you have any other letters or words you'd like to explore, just let me know.
Yeah, so moving on, letter K.
For the letter K, a good example in French could be kilo, which refers to a kilogram. It's one of those words that's pretty similar in both languages. Let me know if that works for you.
I don't want words that are both similar in both languages. I want French words. Be smart, please.
Got it. For K, we could use kangaroo, which means kangaroo. It's definitely a uniquely French word in that context. Let me know if that works for you.
Another word, please.
Of course, another option for K could be kilomètre, which means kilometre. That's also distinctly French and not really similar in English. Hopefully that fits the bill.
Another word, please.
Absolutely. Another option could be kyrielle, which means a long series or a plethora. It's a bit more unique and definitely French. Hopefully that works better for you.
Okay, can you find me an everyday word that starts with K in French?
Of course, one common everyday word is kiosque, which means kiosk or newsstand. It's a pretty familiar and useful word in French. Hopefully that's just what you're looking for.
Kiosk, okay. I could use
Right.
that.
Awesome. If you need any more examples or want to continue with more lessons,
Okay, moving on to letter L.
Perfect. We'll keep going step by step. Just let me know which letter you'd like to tackle next, and we'll find the perfect French word for it.
L. Letter L.
For the letter L, a great everyday word can be livre, which means book. It's simple and widely used in everyday conversation. Let me know if that
livre.
fits what you're looking for.
Livre. Livre. That's book in French. Okay.
Exactly, you've got it. Livre is indeed the French word for book. If you want to keep going with more letters or need any other examples, just let me know.
Okay. Letter M.
For the letter H, a nice everyday word could
No,
be
I
hôpital,
said
which means hospital.
calm,
It's a commonly used
calm,
term
calm.
and definitely
We already
distinct in
did
French.
H,
Let
okay.
me know if that works for you.
I said letter M. M. Did you get that? Letter M.
For the letter I, as we mentioned, we could use île for island. If you'd like to explore another option, just let me know and we can keep going from there.
Okay, what letter comes after L in French?
After the letter L in French, we have the letter M. If you'd like, we can find a good everyday word for M as well. Just
Yes,
let me know.
please go ahead, please.
Great. For the letter M, a lovely everyday word is maison, which means house. It's simple and
Maison?
commonly used, so that should fit nicely.
maison.
Let me know if that works for you or if you want to explore more.
So, maison means house in French.
Exactly, that's correct. Maison definitely means house in French. If you'd like to continue with more letters or need any other
Next
examples,
letter,
just
please.
let
Next
me know.
letter, please.
For the letter N, a great everyday word would be nature, which means nature. It's simple and widely used. Let me know if that works for you or if you'd like to explore another option.
Nature is the same spelling as in English.
That's true. In that case, we can pick something else. For N, we could use nid, which means nest. It's a nice, simple, and distinctly French word. Hopefully that's a better fit.
Need, which means nest. Okay, I'll take that. Need.
Perfect. I'm glad that works for you. If you'd like to continue with more letters or have any other questions,
next
just
letter,
let me
please.
know.
Next letter.
The next letter after N is O. For O, a great everyday word would be orange, which means the same as in English, but it's still a common and simple French word. Let me know if that works, or if you prefer another option.
Did you say orange?
Yes, exactly. I mentioned orange, which is spelled the same way in both languages and is definitely an everyday word in French. If you like another option, or want to keep going.
Please.
Absolutely no problem at all. If you'd like to explore another word for O or continue with the next letter, just let me know. I'm here to help however you need.
Just give me another option, please.
Of course, another great option for O could be ombre, which means shadow in French. It's a nice everyday word with a distinct meaning, hopefully. That fits well for you.
Okay, so another word. Ombre. Shadow. Ombre, O-M-B-R-E.
Exactly, you've got it perfectly. Ombre is spelled O-M-B-R-E. If you need more words or want to continue with the next letter, just let me know.
Yeah, the next letter, please.
Alright, the next letter after O is P. For P, a great everyday word is pomme, which means apple. It's simple, common, and definitely useful. Let me know if that works for you.
Okay, relax. A is apple in French.
Exactly, you've got it. Pomme is indeed the French word for apple. If you'd like to keep going with more letters or have any other questions, just let me know.
So apple you gave me initially wasn't a French word.
That's right. The initial example I gave for A was apple, which is the English word, but now with pomme, we have a proper French word for apple. Thanks for pointing that out, and I'm happy to keep refining things as we go.
Okay, so next letter, please.
Alright, the next letter after P is Q. For Q, a great everyday word is cat, which means four. It's simple and commonly used in everyday conversation. Let me know if that works for you.
Cat. It's spelled Q-U-A-T-R-E.
Exactly, that's correct. Quatre is spelled Q-U-A-T-R-E. If you'd like to continue with more letters or need any other examples, just let me know.
Yeah, more examples I need. Next letter, please.
Absolutely. The next letter after Q is R. For R, a nice everyday word would be rue, which means street. It's simple and commonly used. Let me know if that works for you, and we can keep going.
R is what?
Exactly, that's right. Rue is indeed the French word for street. If you'd like to move on to the next letter or need more examples, just let me know, and we'll keep going.
Okay, next letter is S, yes?
That's right, the next letter is S.
Can I
For
use-
S, a great everyday word would be soleil, which means sun. It's a simple and commonly used word. Let me know if that works for you, and we'll continue from there.
Soleil. Did you say soleil?
Yes, exactly. I mentioned soleil, which means sun in French. It's a nice common word that's easy to remember. If you'd like to keep going with more letters or
Soleil.
need anything else, just let me know.
Soleil.
Perfect. If you have any other
Can you
letters
spell
you'd like to
soleil,
explore,
please?
or if you need more
Can you spell
examples, just
soleil?
let me know. I'm here to help when you do.
Can you spell soleil?
Of course, soleil is spelled S-O-L-E-I-L. It's a lovely word in French. Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay, next letter, T.
Alright, for the letter T, a great everyday word is table, which means table. It's straightforward and commonly used. Let me know if that works for you.
So
and
table
we can keep going.
is table both in French and in English.
That's correct. The word table is spelled the same in both French and English, and it means the same thing as well.
Alright.
If you'd like to explore another letter or need more examples, just
Okay,
let me
more
know.
examples for T. It's quite alright.
Absolutely no problem at all. If you think of any other letters or need more examples down the line, just let me know. I'm here to help whenever you need.
Okay, give me one more example for T, for letter T in French, please.
Of course, another good example for T is chaise, which means chair. It's simple and commonly used in everyday French. Hopefully that gives you a nice variety. Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay, so how is chaise starting with T?
Good catch. In French, the letter C is often pronounced like an S before certain vowels, but when it's followed by an H, it creates the CH sound. So chaise starts with the letter C and it's pronounced with that CH sound. Thanks for pointing that out.
Okay, I'll go for table then.
Sounds good. I'm glad we could clarify that. If you have any more questions or need further examples at any point, just let me know. I'm always here to help.
Moving on.
Absolutely. All right, whenever ready to continue, just let me know. I'm here whenever you need. Feel free to guide me on the next letter or anything else you'd like to explore.
All right, Mercedes, can we go for the next letter?
Of course, the next letter after T is U. For U, a nice everyday word would be université, which means university. It's a commonly used term and quite straightforward. Let me know if that works for you.
Can you spell university in
we'll
French?
keep going from there.
Mercedes, can you spell university in French?
Of course, in French, université is spelled UNIVERSITE. It's a straightforward spelling. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to explore.
You lost me over there.
No worries at all. I'm happy to clarify. We were talking about the letter U, and I mentioned université for university. If you'd like to go over anything again or move on to the next letter, just let me know.
Next letter, please. V.
Got it. We'll keep going smoothly. If you're ready for the next letter after U, that would be V. For V, a nice everyday word could be voiture, which means car. Let me know if that works for you or if there's anything else you'd like to focus on.
Voiture. Okay, is voilà? Is it a French word?
Yes, absolutely. Voilà is indeed a French word. It's often used to mean there it is or there you go. It's very common in everyday conversation. If you have any other words you're curious about, just let me know.
I'll go for voilà then. So next word is what?
Perfect. The next letter after V is W. For W, we can use a word like wagon, which means carriage or train car. It's a good recognizable French word. Let me know if that works for you, and we can keep going.
Okay, give me another word for W in French.
Sure. Another good example for W in French would be web, which is used similarly to English, referring to the internet. It's quite common and recognizable. Let me know if that suits your needs.
No, I want an original French word.
Got it. In that case, for W, you can use wagon, which we mentioned before, and another example could be wow, which is the French equivalent of wow. It's used in casual conversation and is authentically French. Let me know if that works for you. Okay,
wow. I'll use that. Wow.
Perfect. I'm glad that works for you. If you have any more letters or need more examples, just let me know. I'm always here to help.
Okay, X.
All right, for the letter X, a great French word would be xylophone, which is the same in English, but definitely a genuine French term. If you'd like any other examples or want to continue further, just let me know.
So xylophone is a French term originally.
Yes, exactly. The word xylophone is indeed used in French as well, and it comes from Greek roots, so it's pretty much the same in both languages. If you need more words or want to move on to the next letter, just let me know.
Next letter is what? Y, yes?
That's right. The next letter after X is Y. For Y, a nice French word would be yaourt, which means yogurt. It's a commonly used word and definitely a great example. Let me know if that works for you, and we can keep going.
Spell yogurt in French, please.
In French, yaourt is spelled Y-A-O-U-R-T. It's a straightforward spelling and commonly used in everyday French. Let me know if you need anything else.
So letter Z. How do we go?
For the letter Z, a great French word would be zèbre, which means zebra. It's a nice and straightforward example. If you have any more questions or need more words,
is
just
zebra a French word?
Yes, exactly. Zèbre is indeed the French word for zebra, and it's used commonly in French. It's a perfect example for the letter Z. If you need anything else or want to explore more, just let me know.
Okay, so listen to what I have on the board, okay?
Absolutely, I'm all ears. Go ahead and share what you have, and I'll help with whatever you need.
Okay, so I have
All right, whenever you're ready, just let me know what you have on the board, and we'll go from there. I'm here to help with anything you need.
I've got ha. Ha is
No rush at all. Take your time, and whenever you're ready to share, I'm here and ready to assist.
All right,
let me know.
just listen to me right now, okay? I've got ha. Ha is apple. Apple, the original word for apple in French is pomme, correct?
Exactly, that's correct. In French, the word for apple is indeed pomme, and hapo isn't a French word, so you've got it spot on with com. If you have any other words or letters you want to go over, I'm here to help.
Alright, so I've got B. B, bonjour.
Perfect, that's a great start. So we have A for pomme and B for bonjour. If you want to continue through the alphabet or need any more examples, just let me know and we can keep building that list.
Okay, so I've got C, sink, which means 5. I've got D, which is do, which means 2. I've got E, which means egg. I've got F, flower, which means flower, right?
Exactly, that's a great collection of words so far. It's awesome that you've got A for pomme, B for bonjour, C for sink, D for de, E for A, and F for fleur. If you want to keep going or need any other words, just let me know and we'll keep building on that list.
Alright, calm. Okay, calm. Alright, so you said F for flower. How do you pronounce that in French? F-L-E-U-R.
That's right. In French, fleur is pronounced somewhat like fleur, with a soft M sound and a rounded E sound in the middle. It's a beautiful word. If you have any other questions or need more pronunciation help, I'm happy to assist.
Merci beaucoup. Now, I've got G, garçon. I've got H, hotel. I've got E, island. I've got J, journal. I've got K, kiosk. I've got L, liver, which means home, right? No. What's liver? What does it mean in French? L-I-V-R-E.
In French, livre actually means book. It can also mean pound as a unit of weight, depending on the context. So it's a very versatile word. Let me know if you need any more clarifications or have any other questions.
Book. Yes, liver means book. So M, we have maison, which is home, yes?
That's right. For M, maison means house in French. You've got it perfectly. If you want to keep going through the letters or have any other words in mind, I'm here to help.
Alright, N, we've got N for need, O for ombre, P for pomme, which is still apple. We have Q for cat, which is number 4. R for rue, which means street. We have S for soleil, which means sun. We have T for table, which means table. U for university, which is university. We have V for viola. Voila. How do you pronounce that? Viola, viola.
You've got it. In French, voila is pronounced more like voila, with a soft V sound at the beginning and a gentle sound at the end. It's a very common and handy word used to say, there it is, or here you go. If you have any other questions or need more help, I'm here for you.
Merci beaucoup, Mercedes. So, moving on, we have W. W for wow, wow. How do you pronounce that? W-O-A-U-H.
Yes, exactly. In French, wow is pronounced like waou with a smooth and rounded oo sound. It's basically the French equivalent of wow.
Wow?
If you want to continue with more letters or have any other questions, just let me know.
So we have X for xylophone. We got Y for yacht, right?
That's right. For Y, we have yogurt, which means yogurt. And then for X, we have xylophone. You've got a great list going. If you want to continue with Z or have any other words in mind, just let me know and
So
we'll keep going.
Z, we went for zebra. Correct?
Exactly. For Z, we have zebra, which means
Alright.
zebra. That rounds out the entire alphabet with some great French words. If you need any more help or want to explore anything further, just let me know.
Yeah, I think we've had enough progress for today, so I'm gonna just go ahead and read the numbers in French and then we'll call it a day. Alright, until next time. À la prochaine.
That sounds like a great plan. I'm glad we made such good progress today. Enjoy going through the numbers in French and definitely we'll catch up next time. À la prochaine and take care.
Alright, so number 1. Right? Yo, did you leave me already? Mercedes.
Avec grand plaisir. N'hésite pas si tu as besoin de quoi que ce soit. Passe une excellente journée et à très bientôt.
Merci. You know I don't speak French. I'm just learning. But you bombard me with these words. How am I supposed to respond to you?
Got it. I'll keep that in mind and make sure to keep things clear and simple. If you ever need me to slow down or explain anything differently, just let me know. I'm here to help and support you as you learn.
Okay, alright. 1. How do you pronounce 1 again?
In French, the number 1 is pronounced as un, and it sounds a bit like on with a nasal sound.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward once you get the hang of it. If you need any more help with numbers or anything else, just let me know.
Alright, listen. On, do, tre.
Absolutely. Whenever you're ready, just let me know what you'd like to go into, and I'm here to help. Take your time and we'll go at your pace.
Ready. Are you listening, bro?
Absolutely, I'm here and fully listening. Just let me know what you'd like to share or ask, and I'm ready to help in any way you need.
Okay, tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready whenever you are. Just go ahead and let me know what you'd like to do, and I'll be right here to help out.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's go now. On, do.
Sounds good. Let's dive into it. Whenever you're ready, just let me know what you'd like to focus on, and we'll get started.
Hey, yo, Mercedes, I began already. Yo, listen, bro. Listen. Encore.
I hear you loud and clear. I'm right here and paying attention. Just let me know what you need, and I'm ready to help however I can.
Alright, so we have cat, which is 4, sink, 5, 6, 6, set, 7, ut, 8, neuf, 9, dix, 10. Yo, if I murder the French, man, my apologies, bro. This is probably my first day pronouncing this shit out loud. 11, 11. How do you pronounce 11 again in French?
No worries at all, you're doing great. In French, 11 is pronounced as onze, and it sounds a bit like onze with a soft N sound at the beginning. Keep going at your own pace, and
So
I'm here to help
12
whenever
is
you...
douze, 13 is tries, 14 is
I'm
quatorze.
sorry, but you've hit
You
the
understand? Thank you. Mercedes. Alright, so I've hit daily limit twice now, so I gotta go, gang. Until I see you next time on my French lessons. Je m'appelle Dada Boy, à la prochaine. Enchanté viewers, enchanté YouTube. Bye bye. Au revoir.